Well, hello. Welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam.
And I'm Jessie. Good morning.
That was closer to my morning voice. I don't know why. It's always deeper in the morning because I'm not awake yet. I don't like it.
I do.
All right. Well, we are here. I don't know how many other people are, though. Nobody's
But it doesn't
hi.
matter. We're here. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Board Game Bro's here. What's up, Board Game Bro? That's weird. That's weird. Board Game Bro has a D for his avatar. That doesn't match. So,
Well, yeah. Good
what
morning.
does D stand for? Who is D? Derek. Dustin.
David.
No, it's not David, because we know who David is. But it might be David.
He's home.
Could be another David.
Could be.
It's getting cold out there. Buck up, campers. It's cold out there. Well, there's Doug.
There's our Doug.
Another D.
Derek from
Derek from Canada. You win.
Canada.
What's up? Where, I'm not farming you for information, but where in Canada? Canada is a big place.
It's just a big country.
I mean,
West Coast, East Coast, Mid.
kind of like, I'm from Texas. Yeah. Right. Where in Texas? David, the other David is here.
All
Actually,
Ds.
they're all D's so far. That is correct. Doug, Derek, and David. Howdy,
Darling
indeed.
is dashing. We have not had any significant amount of snow yet. Had a couple slight dustings, but we're hoping for more.
Expected.
We keep hoping.
When
my
she
glasses are
was
dirty.
in
Oh my
her,
gosh.
when she was in her, I don't even want to. Glasses are like
My
a
glasses
petri dish
are
sometimes.
Like so dirty.
North of you, Vancouver, BC. All right, very cool. Not too far away.
Yep.
I've totally misunderstood FOBG schedule this week and kept saying Christmas goodbyes every day. Well, this week the schedule doesn't change. The schedule doesn't
You can say
change
Merry
at
Christmas
all.
all the time.
That's true.
And Merry Christmas goodbyes are just even better. We get to say hello when we mess up. 'Cause
Wow, David. Way to throw Board Game Bro under the bus. He was like, hey, Micah, Ragged Edge, and et al. So it's like, I'm not going to say hi to Derek because
whatever, it's
from
fine.
Canada.
He's saying... You stop.
Micah's from Finland, so
It's a little bit of a
can't
journey.
throw shade that far, but we can throw shade a few miles north. Especially from where David is. David is closer to Vancouver than we are.
Yes,
Why'd you have to think about that?
I did.
Yeah. God Yule,
Yes.
Terrier Halo. I too am north of Sam. And a bit to the east. Just a bit to the east.
Like half a house.
We'd have to swim for quite some time to get to Terrier. Yes, hello everyone. Good to have you here. Thanks for being here. We really have nothing really planned today. This is just a chill time. This is just a chill time.
Actually, let's expand on that. We actually have nothing planned today. Like all day.
Truth.
Like
There was
all day.
Armando's asking for some people to go help move some stuff at the church, though.
Oh, well then you should do that.
It's at 1 o'clock. But the Bears game is at 5. Nothing. Well, I don't want to say it. And jinx it.
No. Don't.
I don't want anything to keep me from that. This is a big game for the Bears.
I have big plans. I want to make Chex Mix and maybe Rice Krispie bars and maybe
all
do
the
some
stuff
baking.
we don't need.
True.
None of this do we need.
True. There's a little snow on our game mat.
There is a dusting of snow on our game mat. And that's one of the reasons why it's here. It's to try to maybe summon the snow. And that's not how that actually works. But yes, there is snow on our game mat. There was some snow when she was in the her infusion appointment on, Thursday? We did get some snow. But it was very quickly gone because it was the kind of snow that was mixed with rain, because it wasn't quite, it was coming off the mountains where it's much colder than it is down here in the valley, and by the time it was hitting us, it was still snow, but it was mixed with some rain, and it was the slush. It was hitting the ground as slush. It was snow, but it quickly just turned into water.
I saw this morning that there was 7.5 inches at Camas.
Wow, 7.5 inches at Camas.
But then it turned to rain, so I don't know.
Yep. Glad I can't talk about any updating concert for a change. Well, that's good. Thank you for not doing that. I appreciate that.
No, it's not that he would yell at you. It's just that we're jealous.
No, I'll yell at you.
No.
I will yell at you. I will be jealous, and I will yell at you.
You will not.
Yes, I will. The Anthonys are here. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas indeed. That was on the thumbnail, by the way. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
So, hey everyone. Hello. Hello. Vanessa, good to see you. We've got friends coming for games today and tomorrow, so lots of last minute house cleaning happening now.
We're not... we have nobody. Shh. It's just like nothing. I literally... I have nothing on my agenda today.
Derek says, when's the FOBG convention? When it happens, I'll have to make a trip south. Well, the next best thing is Camas in the spring. Camas-Con in the spring. I will be going to that. It is a very small, more like a board game retreat than it is a convention. But it is a very beautiful place called Camas Meadows Bible Camp. And it's up there. It's only about, 40 minutes away from here? From our house. It's a bit further away from you, of course, but that would be the next best thing. We'd love to have you. A lot of people here in the chat. Well, not a lot of people. Doug comes, along with a couple of other people as well that frequent the chat every once in a while. Derek says, I hope to get game lots now that I'm off from work for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
Cool. Derek.
Oh, that's cool.
Supposed to be 74 degrees here on Christmas Day. Thinking of grilling instead of a ham. I could see that. I could go that. Ham is like one of the things that I could, if it never happens again, I would be all right with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like the little Christmas hams. I don't like the way they taste. They're usually too salty for me. I don't like a lot of salty stuff. I would much rather have a steak than a grilled ham.
Oh, I do love a steak.
Yeah, so, I mean...
We haven't had steak in a while.
Let it slush, let it slush, let it slush. Yep.
Yeah.
That's about the same. It's about how it felt. But it was cool to have snow falling.
It was really
Finally. Nice. Usually we have had some snowfall by now.
I know, we have not had
But we haven't had this year. It's that atmospheric river that's throwing things for a loop. Anyway, everything. And really, not having snow is the absolute least of the problems it's causing around here.
Wow, that just made me super jealous.
What?
Going to see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Who said it? I swear, if Terrier said that...
No, it was not!
Okay, all right.
Keep
PK,
reading. That's
PK,
amazing.
Pastor Ken, Mrs. and I are out playing Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and then Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert tomorrow.
That
Yay.
sounds awesome.
That does sound awesome. Although, our worship team on Thursday rocked some Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They do the same set. She wasn't able to go on Thursday with me because she was still down from her transfusion. But they're going to do the same set.
Okay.
Jeff was rocking the. He was rocking. I was like, yes, I love my worship team.
Okay, I'm really jealous because I didn't get to go.
Let's see here. Yes, Comic-Con looks fun too. It is. It is absolutely fun. And again, it's not. It is of course not FOBG Con, but Sam forgets that it's happening when the time comes around. I do often forget, yes, but we still try to get up there if we can.
We just don't get up to the winter ones as much.
Yeah, but we did this time.
No, that was
the winter one.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
October. Fall. Yeah.
Yes, I noticed that, and I haven't even attended Comic-Con. LOL. I'm going to Kennywood again this afternoon.
Fun.
I wasn't planning on it until I found out some friends are going.
Well, I think that's a great idea.
David says, my wife has the last week of December off, so there is still time to beat down the shelf of shame some more before the end of the year. That's
yeah,
cool.
But then all the Christmas gifts come in. So.
YouTube changed the way we were shown on chat. Yes, it's been doing that for quite some time now. So I had to change my name.
I'm just Derek.
I am the Derek from the good old days.
Thank you for being back.
Well done. Only concerts I have planned so far in 2026 is Soen, a bit like Tool, Face Vocal Band, and Amon Amarth.
Wow.
Amon Amarth is heavy metal. David, way to go. I'm going to play some new games tomorrow, forgetting for a while the Shelf of Shame. And David asks her what's on her list.
What are we going to play this week? We actually have time to play.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking we could play today. I actually journaled about it this morning. Thing that I want to do today. I would like to play a game.
Okay, well, we'll make that happen. We shall make that happen, indeed.
What are we going to play? Besides Santa's Workshop, because that's a requirement.
No, I'm not going to play it then. You make it a requirement. Let's see. Is there a Bing Crosby concert this year? Who's going to tell him?
There's a new movie released called White Christmas.
To you there, Bushman, but there's not going to be a Bing Crosby concert this year or ever again.
Oh, Terry or Haley, I always get jealous when they write because they're like, I'm going to be at the cabin just playing games. And I'm like, oh.
Yep. Puya says, hi, Penn and Teller are finally coming to Toronto in June, and I'm so excited.
I like Penn and Teller. They are a really good show.
Yep. I've been to 2 of their shows. I think one with you, and then one with the Dice Tower people. I think one of the first times we went to.
I actually, this is weird. We've talked about this. We haven't actually figured it out.
But yeah.
I was at a Penn and Teller show.
The same time.
I think the same.
What she's trying to say through broken English is
through Jessie speak.
The first time I went to a Penn and Teller night.
Yeah.
We think
it
we were
might
both
possibly
have been in the same show.
Have been the same night I was at a Penn and Teller show.
Yeah.
Vegas. I mean, maybe.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't actually
yeah.
done that, but that would be pretty funny.
But we did narrow it down to the same year, and I can't even remember what year it was.
Yeah, no, and we narrowed it down to the same month. It was maybe. So anyway, Penn and Teller are a good show. You need to play that
Christmas game, Santa's
Yes!
Emberheart, Echoes of Time for the first time.
Ooh.
Second time going to be to the table, Twinkle Twinkle and Spectacular. Spectacular is a good game. I believe those are the only ones that I have played. No, I may have played Twinkle Twinkle at an event one time. But Emberheart and Echoes of Time I've not played. Perry Cuomo. Also dead, right? Yep. Who's going to tell? Oh, wait, I just did. Sorry. I went out shopping this morning. I need one more thing, and then I'll be done for Christmas shopping.
We're done. Except this morning,
Absolutely.
when I was making breakfast, which I asked Sam yesterday, I said, do you have enough yogurt? He's like, yeah, I have plenty. Yeah, he only has 4, so that only gets us till Christmas Eve. So now I have to go back out on Christmas.
No, we don't have to go out on Christmas. We can go out, like, today. Ugh. We can go get that today.
Yeah. Anyway, we're done.
Go get more beef anyway.
We're done. Oh, we do need that. Okay, so we have to do that.
David says, no need to tell him. By next year, you'll be able to build your own Bing Crosby concert using AI. That's probably true. That's funny. Perry Cuomo is from just outside Pittsburgh.
Papa Patzer has a question.
Well, yeah, he's still at the top there. My grandfather was actually good friends with him.
Oh, that's cool.
That's actually pretty cool. Papa Botzer says, going to a party where there will be 8 people. I've been asked to bring games. Most of them don't know mini board games. What 3 games would you bring? Or it could be more than 3.
Don't bring more than 3.
Telestrations.
Great.
Just 1.
Yes.
Green
teams win.
And green team wins. Those would be the 3 that I would bring. If you have it, hamster roll would also be a good one.
That's a funny one.
But you probably I would say you probably don't, but you maybe don't. I don't know. But those first 3 would be the 3 that I would absolutely bring. Telestrations.
Just 1.
Why am I blanking on the name?
Just 1.
Just 1 and
green team wins.
Green team wins. Those are the 3.
Boy, I'm on.
Yep, you are.
Derek asks, is our home fully decked out for Christmas? We have our tree. We have the wreath on the door. We have the presents under the tree. We have the stockings. I think that's really all we do.
Lights outside.
And lights outside. It's very festive.
I wouldn't say it's decked out, but it's decorated.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. The more stuff you put on your house, the more stuff you have to take down afterwards. That's the thing. I mean, I'm not doing bare minimum, but I am trying to keep it real. I just put yellow and green lights on the Halloween decorations and call it Christmas. Throw some fake snow around the graveyard. Santa hats on the skeletons. That's about the size of it. Nightmare Before Christmas. That's such an interesting coincidence to be in the same show together without knowing.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know for
actually,
sure. But
I would have to find my pictures or ticket stubs.
Yeah. I mean, they do shows every night.
Yeah.
So it's possible that we were in the. We are pretty sure that we were in Vegas the same week.
Yeah.
Whether we went to the exact same show, I don't know.
Right.
Puya says, I already read that. It's the kind of year that if you take 2.5 days off, you get 12 days off with how the holidays fall.
I think I need to move.
Probably. Or you just need a different job. Because she basically only gets, Christmas Eve and Christmas. Mm-hmm. And then New Year's Day. Mm-hmm. She has to work the other days. Mm-hmm. And because Christmas Eve is Wednesday and Thursday, and Christmas is Thursday, she has to work tomorrow. I mean, next week she has to work Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And then she only gets 1 day off the next week. Because apparently people who put their kids in preschool still want to bring their kids to preschool even when they don't have to work.
Okay, this is a little gripe. I love my families, all of them. I have a lot of teachers. With kids there.
Have the days off.
I know, and they bring their kids anyway. And I'm like, you're literally closed. Mm-hmm. There's no reason your kids should be here. Mm-hmm. And we were going over the list of who we think is going to be here this week, and my manager and I were sitting there going over who's going to be there, and she's like, oh, well, this kid and this kid are going to be there. I'm like, I don't understand why. Their mom works for the school district. know you're closed.
I guess from a perspective, they're not paying anything less for the month of December
Nope.
to have their kids
That's
watch.
absolutely true.
So it's kind of like,
May as well.
in a different way, we're paying for
absolutely.
our
No, I get that.
season tickets, and if we miss a game, we don't pay any less.
Yep.
So we're wasting money if we don't. But
I get it.
that's an argument.
But it's
still,
the day
it's
after
your
Christmas.
kid, and you get to spend the day with your kid. Or maybe you don't spend the whole day with them. You just let them chill out at home while you are there. You don't see them more often than not, while they're at school. You don't see them for 8 hours. That's 8 hours you can, I don't. You can have your kid at home being around you rather than a bunch of people.
I totally agree. But we were literally looking at the list, and most of the kids that are there, like, that we know are going to be there, are teachers' kids. And I'm like, that kind of bugs me, because I'm a teacher. And our tree is not upside down.
No, our tree is not upside down like box lids. No, we don't do that. Although I have seen people hanging their tree from the ceiling.
It's supposed to make the ornaments hang better.
Right. Or you can see the ornaments better.
Yeah. Whoa, we're way far behind.
No, we're not. My wife and I figured out we were both at Matchbox 20 concert at the same time before we met.
That's cool, see?
You didn't get, like, the spotlight shown on you while you were hugging or anything like that. Right? That wasn't Matchbox 20, I know. I'm just kidding. You know, that's an interesting thing. I saw a post that the lady that got caught up in that whole thing and with her boss that she was cheating with. And she said, she's reported as saying, she allegedly said, I don't know, I didn't watch a video of her saying it. Anyway, she said, not that she was glad, but that she wanted her kids to see that you can screw up and still be okay. Mm. That's what she wanted her kids to learn from this. And I'm like, I don't know that that's what I would want my kids to learn from this. I wouldn't want my kids to learn, hey,
no, I can't
don't do the stupid thing. Don't
What is
do
David's quote?
Huh? My son David, he's in the Army, and they have their own little colloquialisms sometimes. But one of the things that he says all the time is, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So don't play stupid games. That's the whole point of the thing. Don't play stupid games. Don't exemplify for how you can still be okay after making a mistake. No, you try not to make them, or you do your best not to make the mistake.
Right.
Anyway, I don't know. That was frustrating to me as a parent, to hear another parent say something like that. No, I want to keep my kids from making the mistakes if I can. And I want to teach them not to make the mistake. Not to know that you're going to be okay if you do make the mistake or after you make the mistake.
I can't even.
I don't know. I don't get it. Let's see here. Can we get a tour of your house and game room in the nearest shop you get your games from and things like that?
We did right at the beginning when we moved in.
We could do that. So, I mean,
yeah.
Our game room is not much to look at right now because it's
kind of a mess.
The nearest shop, we could absolutely do that. We could go, matter of fact, I could probably do a...
walkthrough or a...
No, I could do a whole interview thing with them.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that.
Ito, that was another one.
Have you ever heard of Everstone Discovering Ignis? Excuse me, sorry. We got the game from Miniature Market, and this game surprised us how great it is. No, I've never heard of it. Ito is a good intro to newbie players. Yes, Derek, that is also a good one. I have illustrations in just one. I'll look into Green Team Wins. Thanks. You are welcome, Papa Potzer. And while you're at it, Ito is also a good...
Ito's a good one.
A good game for that kind of situation. Terrier says, I would bring Terraforming Mars, Ark Nova, and Flip 7. That is not a mix in complexity. That is, holy crap, complexity with complete randomness thrown in. That's what Flip 7 is. David Brownlee says, Avalon? Description Murder in Hong Kong? Christmas-themed game like Die Hard. That is not true. We were just looking at a picture on Twitter, or X, whatever, and where it had
a young Bruce Willis.
Yeah, a young Bruce Willis and a young
Rick Snape.
Severus Snape. I can't remember his name either. The guy that
He's
fell
a
off.
really, really good actor. Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. So
I got there.
It wasn't actually young Alan
No,
Rickman,
it was like
young Bruce Willis. They were on. It was like their heads on the body of
kids,
two little boys that were fighting over a Lego Nakatomi Plaza. And I told her, I said, that's more Christmas than the entire movie. Let's see. Sounds like nice decorations. What did Eric say? The
Christmas theme.
Yeah. I heard an AI version of Johnny Cash singing Barbie Girl. That was weird.
Ew. That creeped me out.
Hey all, happy Saturday. What's up, Jackie? Good to see you.
Doug's playing two of your recommendations there as well.
That's funny. Let's see. Vanessa says the Halloween Christmas mashup is a popular thing nowadays. Yep, it is. I hadn't noticed the same tattoos on both your hands. Is that new? It looks cool. No.
Oh, those are our wedding rings.
These are our wedding rings. We decided to get them tattooed instead of having rings that can come off.
We both have our rings.
Yeah, we both have our actual wedding ring, but we wear it on the other hand. These are our...
This one doesn't come off.
Yep. I would bring Istanbul, Empires of the North, and Architects of the West Kingdom. Apparently, you guys did not get the memo. These are people. It's a Christmas party that are full of people who are not gamers. Come on, what's wrong with you people? I have listened to the live show by Iron Maiden in Long Beach that my wife went to. Does that count? No, it doesn't. Morning all, Luke is here. What's up? Watching from San Diego. Luke, what are you doing in San Diego?
Must be Christmas.
Family?
Spending with family.
We get the eaves in Sweden.
I actually cried a little bit reading his.
Those are the actual celebrations.
Like Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve.
But I also have 37 days paid time off per year these days. A whole month and a week. Wow.
I told you I cried a little bit.
That's
my heart kind of crushed. Oh, thanks for that.
Haven't told Sam yet, but he has to work on Christmas to get samples done in time. That's not true. I've already got all my samples in. The only thing I have left to do this year is I have to go check a couple of meters on the 31st. That's it. He hasn't told me yet. I don't know about
Luke,
that.
I agree. My wife, she says, my wife teaches pre-K, and most kids are there for daycare rather than education.
Yep.
Yep.
That is correct. Whoa.
I don't get to teach much in my class right now, but...
Other secondary schools usually give 2 weeks off, don't they?
Yes.
Yes.
High schools in the area. And
she's not secondary school.
I am pre-K.
She's pre-K and
childcare.
Yeah.
So...
Mem Birdman is here. What's up? Good to have you here. Thank you for being here. How do you feel about the game tonight between the Green Bay Packers and the Gary Bears? Shut up! They're not moving to Indiana. Hopefully.
I know.
But here's the thing. If an organization like the Chicago Bears want to move out of Chicago, that should tell you something. Because goodness gracious, they have such a following. I mean, Soldier Field gets packed out every home game, and you want to leave that? Something's wrong. Or they're trying to get something They're trying to use that as a leverage. I've seen that idea thrown around. Certainly hope it doesn't happen. I'll still be a fan, but yeah, Gary Bears. That's funny. Gary, Indiana. Goodness gracious. I would rather not see my kids than feel like I'm overpaying. Some people apparently.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally, yeah, it bugs me.
Yes.
But
go Packers. You live in Tennessee, Eric. What are you rooting for the Packers for? That's just spiteful, dude. Puya says, we gamers, we sometimes underestimate how games could be difficult for some friends and might actually bring Arc Nova to them and wonder why it didn't work. Hopefully, I mean...
What happened at 9:52? What did we do?
I have no idea. We can find out, but... let's see. 9:52. I'm watching... What in the world? It's not... Oh, wait. Here we go. It's when we were talking about how... I don't know what that means. I don't know what the timestamp 9:52 means. It's when we were talking about how cold it was outside. I have no idea. Let's see. Go Packers, whatever. That happened to me with Clank in Space. Clank is a decent entry game. My Clank in Space is way more complicated. That is probably true. Play stupid games. Sam sends you a sticker. Yes.
True.
That is true. Anyone Pacific Northwest base read the latest from Zulu Games, planning the biggest game space in the country? No, I haven't.
No, I didn't read that. I'll have to read that.
In fact,
we like Zulu.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Zulu is a really good board game place. Just tell my mom I'm going to call her back.
Okay. They do have 2 spaces already. They have one in Bothell and one in Linwood on the other side. And I don't see an announcement anywhere. Maybe, is it on their main game page? Do they have community events about us? Event Center, Linwood location. Do they have a vault? Do they have a about us somewhere? No. No, I mean, I didn't see it, so...
But we'll look for it.
I have to look for it later on. That looks interesting.
Okay, my mom. She makes me laugh. What are you doing? I said, good morning. She goes, are you doing something? And I said, yeah. She goes, oh, are you on a live? I said, yes. She goes, oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, for Pete's sake. Every time I try to call, oh, for Pete's sake. I said, I'll call you later, Mom. She goes, oh, okay, bye. And she goes, but oh, for Pete's sake.
If you don't play stupid games, how are you still a Gary Bears fan? Wow. All right, the hate's coming. I'm just saying. We'll see you on the field tonight. Is Zulu Games a good local place? Yes, absolutely. Very good. They have 2 locations, one in Linwood, one in Bothell, and both locations are very good stores. Very well kept, very clean, good displays.
Good gaming areas.
Ample gaming areas. Everything's good, yes.
Somebody asked, did our tats hurt? Fingers are pretty sensitive. I don't know. I'd never had another tattoo. This is my only one. So I have nothing to compare it to.
Compared to the other one that I got on my arm, this one hurt more. Oh. Because I think the nerves are closer to the surface. But
I'd never had another one, so I have nothing to compare it to.
Here, Madison, Wisconsin, the space doesn't matter if you don't have a store to make you want to use it.
Absolutely.
There's some truth to that. Doing Christmas cards for a ministry team while enjoying the live stream.
Nice.
Awesome. Very cool. Also, Around the Table is a good local store that also sells used games. Half Price Books is also a good place to find buried treasure. Arr. I'm unfamiliar with Around the Table. Where is it located? On the other side.
I think it's the one in Linwood, isn't it?
I have no idea.
I think it is.
All of those different places. I'm not able to keep them all straight. There's too many little towns on the other side. It's all Seattle
Linwood.
to me.
I was right.
Oh, Birdman, it's Jeff, Rodemaker. All right, yeah. You're going to eat some serious crow today, bro. Absolutely. Yep. You better watch the game because I'm going to let you know how it ended. Maybe. I mean, we almost beat you in Lambeau. So that means we're in Soldier Field now. We're going to win. I feel like Tom Hanks.
Terrier says time
We're
for them.
going to win. We're going to win.
Terrier says time to do the advent calendar.
Nope.
No. So I think they're tapping out. It's time for them to do. It's probably like 11 p.m.
Thanks to Sam, I get paid days off all the time. That's yeah, that's true. I'm happy I caught you up live today. It made my day. Good.
Ours too. I'm glad you're here.
Good to have you here. Let's see. Time for us to do the Advent calendar. Merry Christmas to you people. Merry Christmas indeed, Terrier. Take care. For non-gaming fam, I usually bring Strike. Good game. I just don't own it. But put a bunch of other dice into it. The fun is having to roll so many dice that you can barely hold with two hands. Yeah, that's cool. The timestamp was to tell you how far behind you are.
See? Oh, I told you were
That
behind.
is not true. I am not that far behind. I was not 20 minutes behind. No. That is not. Oh, maybe when I did that. When he put it, that's how far
I
it was.
try to keep him on.
Maybe that, but anyway. Not anymore. We're at the end right now. Let's see. Good interactive game to non-gamers would be San Juan. It's easy to teach, quick to set up, offers a good level of tactical depth, and a short amount of time. I don't know. San Juan. I played San Juan. It has been a long time ago, so maybe I'm just remembering more. But it seems like a lot more than an introductory game. It was 9:52 when I posted. You're 10 minutes behind in the chat. Wow, you guys aren't talking very much then, because there's definitely not a whole lot of stuff here. So Clover is a good family game. I don't enjoy that one, but it is a good family-ish game. Too bad YouTube doesn't prefix timestamps to the posts automatically. Yeah. I'd respond, but I don't know if Sam will see it. LOL. It was in Everett News and in an email the owner sent. Zulu is opening a third location.
That's awesome.
In Everett? Must be.
Maybe.
If it's in the Everett News.
I mean, Bothell, Linwood, Everett. Sure.
Oh, I am regretting making fun of the Bears even while I'm doing it. We got hit so hard with injuries last week that I'm pretty demoralized already. Please be gentle with me tomorrow. Well, we have to win the game first. Again, yes, the Packers have a whole lot of injuries, but let's face it, we're the Bears. We can find new and inventive ways to screw up. The only difference has been lately, in the fourth quarter, apparently it is somewhere in Caleb Williams' contract that the fourth quarter is where you have to play to your full potential. And everybody else on the team. Quarters 1, 2, and 3, and you do whatever you want. But you'd better turn it on in the fourth quarter. Or at least in the second half.
Sure.
That's how it's been of late. So we'll see.
Eric, I still send Christmas cards.
Well, kind of.
I'm a little late this year.
Which means they're not going to get there by Christmas.
No, but they're going to get out.
The only Christmas cards she's sent out as of yet are the ones that she's hand-given people at our city group last week.
And gave to my parents at work.
That came to our house.
And I hand them. But yes.
No, she hasn't sent anything out yet.
Thanks.
What's wrong with you?
Now I got to do that. Now I have something to do on my list today. Thank you for adding that to me.
It's Eric's fault, not mine.
Whoa, see, you're far behind again.
No, I'm not. It's right there.
Oh.
It'll be in Bothell, in addition to the cafe on Main Street. This next one will be the largest, most ambitious gaming space in the country. Okay, so what this is probably going to be, it seems like, and again, I haven't read, but I've spent some time with the owner and talked to him a few times. I'm not trying to overstate that relationship at all, but the feeling I get from him is he's also big into events.
Yes, yes.
So this is probably going to be an event space that will take the place of his event space that he has in Bothell. Right. That's what I would imagine is going on. Not that it's going to take the place of his store. He's got a store, and then like right down the street, just a few doors down, he's got a bigger like space where they hold all of their card tournaments and 40K tournaments and all that other kind of stuff. So I would imagine. I mean, it's probably not going to take the place of. I would imagine because he uses that building for storage and a lot of different things. So that's cool. It's good. I love hearing about people in the business, in the industry that are doing it right and doing well. So that's good news. I like it. Yes, Eric, I'll send actual Christmas cards. Jackie says it is 7 p.m. in Sweden. I also send Christmas cards. What does that have to do with anything?
We talked about he was closing the Advent calendar. It was time to go. And I said, it's probably like 11 p.m.
All right.
And she wrote, it's 7 p.m.
Good non-gamer game, Mountain Goats. That I can also see. Mountain Goats is one of those small little games from All Play.
Oh, yeah.
Like kind of the same size as the hiking one.
Trails or something.
The hiking one and the Vegas Strip one and Pies. Same size box. But yeah, that's a good one. I like making the cards too because I'm a nerd, Jackie says.
I like it.
By the time
I thought my cards turned out nice this year.
It will be Christmas. They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not really cards. They're pictures.
They're photo cards.
Yeah,
that's what I always do.
Okay, photo cards. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying it's not one of the, Hallmark. It's not a Hallmark card.
No.
No, they're photo cards from Walgreens.
Yes. Did I tell you that my kids didn't know where people got pictures before? They said, we had this whole conversation. I said, we'll just print them at Walgreens. They said, well, what did you do before? Where did you print pictures?
The Kodak Hut.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was like, the Kodak Hut. And I said, and then afterwards, for a long time, Costco had printed pictures.
And Walmart.
And Walmart did? Oh, I didn't know Walmart did, but Costco did. Yeah. And they had this huge section when you came in. Everybody would you'd grab your pictures, and Daphne and Dante were both like, shook.
Oh, not like that. Not Walmart. Usually, I think it was like grocery stores. Grocery store.
Yeah, they had a little pickup
spot where you could go pick them up.
Because you'd drop off your film there, and they would mail them in, and you'd pick them up.
And I would imagine Walmart probably did it, although I don't specifically remember it, and I wasn't up here.
Costco pictures were a thing for a long time. Everybody got pictures printed at Costco.
Chat doesn't have to be fast for Sam to fall behind. You guys, I swear, I don't like you anymore, David.
You do.
I do. Hey, Micah. Hey, Jackie. Oh, Jeff is here. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. He says, if it's Seahawks, they turn on in overtime. Yeah, well, this week they actually did. That's for sure. I talked to a buddy of mine, an acquaintance from church, and we saw him at Walmart when we were doing shopping the other day. And I said, hey, congrats. He was wearing his Seahawks gear, and I said, hey, congrats on the win last night. And he was like, oh, thanks. It was so fun. It was so cool. And he kept walking around, and then he came back a little bit later. Honestly, it was 9 minutes left in the game, and they were on the 4-yard line, and Darnold threw an interception. I turned it off. And then later on that night, I saw on YouTube that they won. I was like, what? So, and I was like, as a Bears fan, I completely understand how you feel.
Right,
but I've learned I got to watch the whole game because anything can happen in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Luke, that's my bad. I say one of my parents, but I mean my students' parents.
Why were your parents at your work? They're helicopter parents, still.
No. My parents couldn't even care what I do.
Seahawks.
You're still on a live? Oh, for Pete's sake.
I'm still salty over the fail Mary. Not really, but absolutely. Oh, Sam is still talking about Zulus. That was 10 minutes ago. Start the party with King of Tokyo. Get everyone hyped, then play Machikoro to lull everyone into a false sense of security. End with Citadels and everyone hating each other. Merry Christmas to all! That's about the same. Of the event space. Yep, the email.
Yeah, the drugstores used to do the photos. And
Drugstores, yeah. Eckert Drugstore.
Well, that's why I still mind Walgreens as a drugstore.
I used to get my pictures developed at the drugstore, like Rite Aid, CVS.
Yeah.
Photos took a week to print. Yes?
Well, you had to mail in.
No, you could drop them off. You didn't have to mail them
If you didn't have a Kodak, you had to, like, they'd mail them in and they'd mail them back.
You would literally take your film and drop it off.
Yes. And they would come back like a week later.
Yep. Uphill both ways in the snow.
Yes.
Keep an eye out for a package on Tuesday. No pressure to play them. I know you have your hands full. Just a few. It came from the museum eligible game.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, bud. David says, 2 things I like about Zulus is they have some Kickstarter editions you might have missed, and they are close enough for me to pick them up at the store instead of shipping.
That's cool.
Yeah. Zulus, he really has his hands in a lot of different pots, but they're all to help things work better for the consumer. Don't get me wrong. He's a savvy businessman, and he doesn't do stuff that he can't make money at. But he also coincides the stuff that he can make money with stuff that helps the consumers out. For example, he brings a lot of titles back from Essen. And that helps him because that makes him one of the only spaces that that you can get Essen titles from. But it helps consumers get those titles. They would have to, find some other thing. Just a minute. I'm almost there, okay? I got to finish my thought. Jeez Louise. So that is one of the cool things that I like about Zulus is that they have the event spaces. They have the cafe. They have a well-stocked, well-curated board game store. They have a great bunch of accessories. They have a very comfortable, homey atmosphere. There's so much good stuff about that. We do not plan on closing the main store on Main Street. We will be moving the event center. Okay, so it will be taking the place. Shipping back office into the new building. So it seems he's suggesting a brand new, really big space. That's cool. That's awesome. Kickstarter editions are awesome. Yep. Oh, I'm not joking. I'm joking about a week. To print.
No, it was literal.
Yeah. The rest was a little bit of a joke. Jeff says one of them you played with the designer back in the day on the Dice Tower. Huh. That's interesting. We should do a Pacific Northwest FOBG meetup to game someday.
I love that. I think we should make that happen.
Well, we kind of make that happen every second Friday of the month.
Yeah, except the passes.
Except the passes. Yeah, that's right.
We'll see you in May.
It'll be 5 months before he plays them, Jeff. I don't know. It depends.
Oh.
That was Eric.
I know.
Turning the knife.
I know.
A little bit.
I love
it. It's still sitting right here, Jeff.
It was a really nice.
Here, let me see it. See, look. We played it yesterday, nice. And I've got it ready to go out in the next shipment. I'm just kidding. It's not going out. I was putting together all of the different stuff that I have to send out for it. It belongs in a museum. These were just left on here. And then as I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it looks like I'm sending that out next. But I'm not. I don't send out that many stickers to one person. Now, if it was like this, yes, that looks like completely, but that's not what it is. That's funny, though. Eric deserves it. He punches me in the chops all the time. I don't want to hear it. Now Zulu needs to pick up games from the Tokyo game market. I mean, honestly, David, give him some time and he'll probably figure out a way to do it. If it's lucrative for him to do so, which it may or may not be. But honestly, if there's a big enough pull for it, he probably will do it. But if he doesn't, it probably means that there isn't that big of a pull. What passes? I thought they were all washed out.
Pretty much.
That's part of the problem. With Highway 2 closed, it's going to need to be next spring for sure. Well, you know, here's the thing. Okay, so you don't have to take Blewett Pass to get here.
Blewett Pass isn't washed out.
I know, Highway 2 is.
Yes.
But everybody doesn't like Blewett Pass.
I don't like
because it's so treacherous, right?
I don't like Blewett
With
Pass.
the snow and everything like that. Snoqualmie
is easy breezy.
It's not that hard, and you can just continue and go around Quincy and Vantage Quincy and in kind of the back way, come up from the south. It only adds like 30 minutes to the drive, maybe 45 if you take your time. It's not that bad. We've done it before, you know. Often she hates Blewett Pass. I like Blewett Pass.
Blewett Pass.
I mean, she's like, it's so windy and curvy, and I'm like,
Pass.
so is Highway 2, and you have to go through that stupid place where it's 2 lanes, 35 miles an hour, and it's like
startups.
Yeah, it's like everything, all the small little podunk, welcome to Mayberry places, and you have to go like 35, 40 miles. I mean, it's so slow. It feels so slow. What's the place that has all of the restaurants?
Monroe?
Monroe? I hate Monroe. I will gladly go over Blewett to avoid going most of the time. See how he treats me, Jessie? It's no wonder why I'm surly. That's not why. He didn't take his meds. I remember when Bushman was kind and happy. No, you don't. That was never the case. It was never the case.
Yes, please, Vanessa. Yes, please.
I should plan a trip to Washington so I can at least visit one national park, hang out with Sam and Jessie, and go to Silverwood. Well, Silverwood isn't in Washington, but
it's close.
It's close enough, yeah. Blewett Pass is great. It's way better than Stevens. See?
Ew.
That's what I'm talking about, Doug. Fist bump.
Wrong. No,
That's
wrong.
exactly it.
I don't like Blewett Pass.
Come to Steamers when the weather is better.
Yes.
Yes. I'm used to hilly and windy roads around here. It won't bother me one bit. Highway 2 has no places to pass. Blewett has 2 lanes uphill all the way. Yep. And I hate the towns too.
Yeah. See, Blewett Pass makes me car sick. That's exactly true.
You guys are weird.
Exactly true.
You have some condition, the two of you.
I'm telling you. Okay, but see, here's the thing about Highway 2. I don't like to pass. So I am quite content sitting behind whoever is in front of me, driving 45 miles an hour for the whole highway and looking at the beautiful scenery and following the river. I love it. I love it.
Looking at the beautiful scenery following the river. Hashtag why people get into accidents.
I love Stevens Pass. I hate Blewett. But I don't pass. So Stevens Pass doesn't bother me and Highway 2 doesn't bother me because I don't like to pass cars.
Okay. David, I've lived here for
almost today.
To the day.
Yep, today.
To the day, I have lived here for 6 years. To the day I've lived here for 6 years, I have not once seen a deer crossing the road on Blewett Pass. Not once. Now, I don't tear down Blewett Pass because I know the possibility exists. But I've not once seen a deer on Blewett Pass. I've seen deers aplenty on Western Avenue, right out here. Yeah. But I haven't seen a single deer on Blewett Pass at all. In Vegas, we have construction on every street, so it makes it easier to decide which way to go. It doesn't matter.
That's funny.
Come on out here, Vanessa. Yes, Jackie says. I've never been to Washington State. The closest I've made it was Billings, Montana. Wow. That's a long way away from Washington State. Is that the furthest west you've gone? I mean, she could have gone to California before, but I would, well, depending on where she went in California. Billings might still be closer. Vanessa, absolutely. We'd love to see you out here. We did North Cascades with Sam and Jess when Tom and Maribeth came out. And Rainier and Olympic are amazing too.
All right, those are our 3 national parks.
Do it. Just do it. Fall Jim meetup. Let's go.
I think that's a great idea.
I do too. I have seen multiple deers driving home from steamers. You must
we do it this summer. We could do it as a 1950s party and celebrate my birthday.
1950s party? You're not 50.
55. Do a 55.
Jeez, you're old.
I am old. I am really ridiculously old.
Gosh.
I am ridiculously old.
6 years? That explains the Exodus. I don't understand that statement. Deer aren't forest animals anymore. They prefer our backyards. Mm-hmm. That's probably true. Vegas is the farthest west I've been. Understood. What?
Doug, that's not how it works.
The faster you drive, the fewer deer you see. There may be some truth to that.
Maybe that's why I always see all the critters.
Yeah, because you're driving slower than they're walking.
I do drive slow. I don't like driving fast.
You.
I don't like driving fast.
They pass you.
Well, I'm only 54 right now, to be exact. Priya says I don't look 55, so I got 6 months. I got 6 months.
Apparently,
Right? Isn't my math right? Yes.
What?
My math is right. Yes.
What? 71?
Yeah.
26.
Yes.
Do the math.
55.
Yes. The Washington State Exodus, idiot. That is not why that happened. It's a little thing called COVID. That's why you had a whole bunch of people leaving. And a whole bunch of them were also police officers that were leaving Seattle. So, it had nothing to do with me moving here. You really have to watch the deer around here driving at night, Vanessa says. I swear some of them are suicidal.
Oh, yeah.
I was driving home from JT's last night after D&D, and I saw a coyote in their neighborhood.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's not something to be happy about. They have animals. They have pets. Coyotes will attack pets.
I know they will.
Maya, specifically.
Maya's a little one.
Vargan will make short work.
Well, that's why I was like, there's no way.
Vargan will make short work of a coyote, I'm pretty sure. But he'd have to wait to find out that the coyote isn't actually playing with him.
He just wants to play.
He just wants to play, but once he finds out, oh, this is real, then he would make short work of a coyote. But, yeah, I actually called him, texted him. Hey, I just saw a coyote in your in your neighborhood.
Bring Maya in.
Well, no, I'm just saying, just
bring the doggos in.
If you were aware. They are pretty bad here where we live too. Yeah, but you live out in the frontier land, Washington.
I don't want a 70s themed party.
70s.
I would rather do a sock hop. Let's go.
No,
That'd be fun.
Thank you. No, thank you. I'll
miss y'all on the cruise this year.
What's that?
10:29 a.m.
Thank you, crazy phone.
What? Jeremiah Custer. Oh, Jeremiah, what's up, dude? Miss y'all on the cruise this year. What is the best game y'all have played in the last month? I don't know. US.
Seven Wonders
Dice? Seven
That was
Wonders Dice,
fun.
that's cool.
I've been really liking Battle of Hoth. I've liked Cupcake Empire. That was fun. What else have we played in the past month?
For me, probably the one that I've liked the most that we've played recently is probably... Well, I'm really enjoying Battle of Hoth. That was
that's fun.
That was my game of the year last year. Well, this year, that was my game of the year. But I really have enjoyed 100 Tori as well. That one has been one that I've really enjoyed. I did enjoy Cupcake Empire.
That was fun.
I've enjoyed all of the games, but I think my favorite ones were ones that I really haven't, like Luthier. I really enjoyed that one, but that's way out of my normal wheelhouse.
Four Gardens, that was the one we played, right?
Yeah,
With Doug?
Four Gardens.
That was fun.
No, not with Doug. Koi is another one that we played with Doug.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. I'm
Koi,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Four Gardens you and I played on the
Yeah.
channel.
No, Koi. That was a fun one.
Sam loved 100 Tori. Yes, I did. What race and class do you play in D&D? Well, JT is running a Nordic-themed campaign based on 5th edition. And so I have a Skogvuktar Asamar, which is basically a Asamar Ranger. And his subclass is a hunter. So he has some pretty cool abilities like Colossal Slayer, and because I'm Asamar, I have these celestial manifestations, so I can actually like turn into an angelic-looking being, or I can go the other route and necrotic. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like I can get dark and menacing, or I can get. It's pretty neat, actually. So right now I'm basically playing an Asamar Ranger.
Vanessa had a guess on what you would play.
Let's see. You have already done your top 10 2025. I must have missed it. Yes, we did. We actually did our top 5 for the Dice Towers Winter Spectacular. Then we also, JT and I both also recorded our bottom 5, our numbers 6 through 10. And then I put both of those together here on the channel. So you can go look at that later on if you like. I'm going to take a wild guess and say Sam plays a Dwarf Paladin or Barbarian. I actually did play in one of our previous campaigns. I played a Dwarf fighter, not necessarily a Paladin, but I did play a Dwarf fighter that was kind of like a... He was like our security guard, which was pretty neat, pretty fun. Second that guess, Jackie says. Headed to work, y'all. Enjoy your Saturday. See you later, Jeff. Take care, buddy. Oh, you're an angel. Yes, pretty much.
Yes, he is.
Does your character does ASMR? No. AASIMAR. It's a celestial race. That's funny. You should really play Sweetlands solo. I don't have Sweetlands anymore. We sent it on to the next people that were going to do some content on it. It's the same game as multiplayer, and the solo mechanism extremely low overhead. I mean, JT has it, I believe, so he backed it. No, wait. I don't know if he did back that or not. I don't think he did. I don't know. I'll have to double check. But I don't think I have the ability to play a solo. I'm playing a dwarf monk right now. That's pretty funny. Thanks, DB. Now I'll have to look into it. Yeah, Sweetlands is a good game. We're at the end. I see Heat is offering another expansion. I'll pass again. As a racing and Formula One fan, Days of Wonder has really dropped the ball with Heat. What? I didn't even hear that they had a new expansion for it. Now I have to look that up too. not next. Come on, what's wrong with me? New heat pedal to the middle expansion. It's out for pre-order. Rocky Road expansion?
Ice cream.
Interesting. Wait a minute. It just took us back to the old thing. What in the world?
Bye, Jackie.
Rocky Road expansion. List date of Q1 2006. New track with mechanisms in South Africa. New mechanic is spots with gravel, usually on the exterior line, some on both lines. When you land on those spots, you need to pay 1 heat. If you have no heat in your engine, you don't need to pay. I don't remember about the new card's effect. Unfortunately, played some proto version 6 months ago and things probably changed since then. Second track, classic side is Germany, with the track looking a bit like Avis, in my opinion. Release date is around February 26th. More info will come soon. Yeah. Other people saying...
Strider, lay down, baby.
Golden slipstream or ×2 slipstream means you can slipstream twice. Okay. The new car is white, so there's a white player color now. So the Drax are South Africa with 71 spaces, 2 laps, 7 corners, 7 heat, 3 stress.
7 corners.
The first new track with no chicanes, I think. That's cool. I don't really like the chicanes. Germany is 62 spaces, 2 laps, 6 corners, 6 heat, 3 stress. Has a 2-speed chicane. Sponsor is something like a 2 to 4 speed golden slipstream. Upgrades I don't know. The one on the back of the box is 1 speed. Might have another ability. Interesting. I'm down. I think Heat is one of my favorite games. Mm-hmm. Period. End of discussion. We've pulled it out at the last...
Multiple game nights.
2 game nights.
Yeah.
We pulled it out at the last 2 game nights.
Yeah.
And it's gone over like gangbusters both times.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. And a lot of those games have been with people who don't play games.
Yeah. I do
and
like that.
by the end of the game, they're like, that was so fun. When can we play it again?
Yeah, I do like that.
That's an absolute instant classic in my opinion. Gotta go. See you later, Jackie. Take care. Another 6 months of heat. Can't wait. No, just... Okay, I only have one more. Maybe I'll just do it in one day. Just have like a day marathon where I do the entire thing. Maybe. We'll see. That way Eric doesn't have to show up for it. And it's like, it'll be like it didn't even happen. See? Wow. It's a bit refreshing to hear someone who isn't falling all over Heat. I was never impressed with that game. Well, that's because you don't like good games, Vanessa. That's the main...
Vanessa likes good games.
No, she doesn't. Would you still do your top 100 as of 2026? I'm excited to watch that again. I still watch your top 100s from, I guess, back in 2016. It was the first time you did it. Love to see Jessie's too. I don't know that you'd be able to put together 100.
I did one.
You did... No, but you did like 50.
I think I did 50.
You did 50. I mean, I'll sit with her and do it. That's not a problem. JT and I are going to do it. Yes, we just ran out of time this year. We're going to be doing it first part of next year. Yes, we will be doing it. David says, "I like Heat, quick turns, low downtime. It's very easy to reset if you don't want to. If you want to play back-to-back games. Yes, Heat is the new party game for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean, it's fun.
I don't know if it's much of a party game. I mean, that's a little bit of an overstatement. It's probably a little bit of hyperbole. And he probably was joking a little bit. But it is a good game. It handles up to up to 8 players.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right now. And it's going to be 9 players in a little bit. So that is one of the definitions of a party game is how many people you could put into it. Do that. 1 day marathon, I could use a nap. See? Do y'all know what each of y'all is getting the other for Christmas already? Yes.
Well, I know what I'm getting Sam.
And hers is already wrapped under the tree.
Mine too.
She has no idea.
Nope, nor does he.
That's true. Well, it's definitely a game-shaped box. I'm just saying. I got her 2 things, so I one-upped her.
No, I got you 2 things.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
No.
Go look under the tree. There are 2.
No, I don't believe you.
There are 2.
Any new game that you are really looking forward to in 2026? Game Makers, for example? Yes, Derek, that's one of the ones that's on a list that we did just a couple of weeks ago. Games that we're looking forward to in 2026. So you can go check that out. Game Makers made both of our lists, me and JT. So yeah, we have done that. We did a bottom 5 over on the Dice Tower, and then our top 5 is right here on the channel. Heat, the base game is fabulous. The message retracted. I guess he's making changes because it didn't look like he wrote anything bad.
He did.
He's editing it. He must have made some egregious typographical errors. Maybe the next time you play Heat, you can mix the Thunder Road dice to mix it up for Bushman.
Boy, you asked a question above that. Above message restricted.
I already, Okay, so what are the games that you actually sit down and, okay, let's play it solo? Now that I guess you have less playmates, just like me. Well, here's the thing. Most of the time, and a lot of time, I'll play games multiple times on the channel because I will play it with JT or with Jessie, and it will have a solo mode, and I want to see what the solo mode is like.
Right.
And I'll play it multiple times that way. I did that with the 100 Tory. I did it with Dirt and Dust. I've done it with Tirnanog, which is a great game, by the way, as well. I've done it with Stone Spine Architects. If I can play it single player, and it isn't a lot different than the multiplayer version, then I usually try to do it. And that's with almost any title that I bring. But I have found myself also purchasing more solo games now. Or at least games that have a solo mode. That's actually a selling point for me now at this point. Because I know that at the very least, I can play the game and teach myself how to play it rather than just having to read a rule book.
Right.
So, Eric says it's underwear. I buy my own underwear like a big boy, Eric. So, no, she didn't buy me underwear. Doug says, Emily made the mistake of saying I'd play Risk again. We were in Hooked on Toys. She's getting the legacy version. She's not. She might not.
Come on. I'm not saying what I got.
I might have forgot to add Vestige to my 2026 anticipated games, but it's coming soon. I never ask people to get me board gaming stuff. It's too niche of a hobby, and I don't want to make shopping difficult for people. Yeah, I don't do it either. Eric says, have you done Heat solo yet? No, I haven't, Eric. Maybe we can do that soon. Again. And again.
Ouch.
And again. I don't like the name of the new expansion for Heat. I hope they don't have it called Rocky Road. That just makes me think of ice cream. Why would they do that? Anyway. So far, it's just been Optima drivers. Maybe one of them was Sam. Sam started it. Sam's going to try Heat with the new rules he's learned. Oh, shut up, Doug. That's not my fault. That's everybody. Everybody that watches me fault. They don't do that. Jerks. There was.
I know.
What do you mean you know? Oh yeah,
I
you
was
were
at
in
the
it.
game
You were in the
with
game.
you.
Right. Golden Slipstream isn't great naming either. Yeah, you got that right. That's kind of gross. Heat the base game is fabulous. The confinement of the expansion tracks and rules is uninviting and poor product design. I always thought we'd get to race around Monaco or Indy. Instead, it's generic. I played Crokinole solo. I lost. That's hard to do.
Hey, we can play that.
No, you can't play the solo.
No, we can play that.
Yes,
this
we
week.
can play Crokinole. Yeah, I get your disappointment with where you wanted the game to go, but it didn't go that way. But I would imagine if you put like Monaco on a track or Indy on a track, you have to pay royalties in order to do that. You have to pay royalties to the people who designed that track. You have to pay royalties to the Indy whatever. I would imagine you have to do that. So it's just fiscally
Bye,
more
Vanessa.
sound. See you later, Vanessa. Take care. So I just think it was fiscally sound to do generic tracks and add in elements that are popular for that area. I don't know. So there you go. Get on with it. I need to get ready for NFL. Yeah, I know. We're going to be done in about 10 minutes. So, hour and a half is what we usually do. And I will say this. The base game is what we have usually been playing at game events.
Yes, I agree.
We don't add in all of the expansions. We don't add in all of the, the special cards and all of that kind of stuff. We don't do that during game events. We save that for when we're playing it at home. And that's one of the beauties about it. You can take that same game and add to it a measure of complexity, and it's so fun. I really do enjoy it. Hard to listen to the stream with your helmet on. I don't get that. Oh, get ready for the NFL. That's true. I don't know. With today's communication devices, I'm pretty sure you could probably tap into, because I'm pretty sure those helmets have Wi-Fi capability, and they communicate with the people on the sidelines. So I'm pretty sure you could tap into. They're probably closed circuit though. Let's see here. You could have brought millions of more fans into the board game hobby. I don't understand what that meant. Do y'all also buy?
Don't say what you got.
Do you also buy stuff for JT and his family?
Don't say.
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
Sometimes,
Thank you.
yes. They're driving. They're not going to watch.
Don't.
JT usually doesn't watch our streams anyway.
I don't. Just don't.
I'm not going to, but yes.
Okay.
To answer your question, yes, we do from time to time. We should do a Heat 24-hour marathon. Emily says she's up for it. 24 hours of just one game? Ooh. Well, I mean, we could do it, but who would watch that? That's my thing. Nobody would want to watch it. We could do a 24-hour marathon. We're coming to the point soon-ish where we're going to be doing a marathon. I guess I should start asking people if they're going to be able to do that with us. Okay, so I've always been saying that once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a marathon. And as I checked this morning, we were at 9.55 thousand. So we are less than 500 people away from hitting 10,000 subscribers, which is a cool thing. And when we hit 10,000, to celebrate that hill that we have then taken, we will schedule. I'm not going to schedule it ahead of time because I don't know exactly when we're going to hit it. After we hit it, we'll schedule a 24-hour marathon. And you guys will be among the people I asked to come in. Eric says, no! Otter says, haven't been around for ages, my bad. Have been very, very busy and ill, unfortunately. Great to see, hear, read you again. Wishing you all the best for the season. Thank you for being here, Otter.
We're glad we're here.
Very glad you're here. Glad you're feeling better.
Or we hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. I once added almost all the expansions of Zombicide Black played, which made me never play those expansions again. I want them all, and then I'm too dumb to handle everything together. Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of those kinds of modular expansions aren't necessarily meant to be played all together. I've made the same mistake. I'm like, I love this game, and I love all the expansions. I'm going to play them all at the same time, and then halfway through the game, I'm like, what have I done? You know, it's just like one of those things. Terraforming Mars, we played that with all of the expansions. I haven't played Terraforming Mars again because it was a 4-hour experience. No, thank you. Not going to do that. So yeah, there. You know, the old adage is there can always be too much of a good thing, right? And that's when you put too many of those expansions together. That's usually what it's more like. Will you play Emberheart? I have not played it, but I believe that's one of the ones that it looks like I would be interested in it.
I need more water.
Look it up real quick. Rescue and Train Dragons. That really looks good. Bosley as the artist. I like the look of it already. Oh, our internet is going so slow here. That looks like an interesting little game. Frankly, I like the artwork. So yes, I would play it. Absolutely. Let me go back here. It's only a 2.7.
Well, I can do it because I know I just did
that.
this. I did this. That was a 2.78 yesterday.
Emily wasn't committing to a heat marathon, but she'd definitely do a multi-game run. She will be easy to beat after 8 hours. Oh,
I don't know. I think she's a gamer she's hardcore smart.
How about celebrate by streaming interesting games, Eric says. As for games, I've played all of my Tolkien games recently, working up to Fate of the Fellowship, which is hard to get here in the Netherlands at the moment. Best 3, Journeys in Middle-earth, Duel, and War of the Ring. Yeah, Duel, we just got the new Allies expansion. We played that
this month,
Such a fun game.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let's see here. I wish I knew 500 people to tell them to subscribe, but if that was the case, I wouldn't be playing Crocono solo.
That was the funniest comment ever.
Clinic would be impossible to play with all the expansions. I've never even heard of Clinic. So, if you're going to commit to 24-hour marathon, you might as well play TI4. Minimize the number of rule books you need to read for the event. Well, actually, if we do a marathon, they're not going to
be new games.
They're not going to be new games. They're going to be games that we already
all know,
love, and enjoy, and we can just play them. Maybe with a couple of new ones sprinkled in there, if they coincide with the celebration event. So most of them are going to be games that we already know how to play. And TI4 probably won't be one of them. It could, but frankly, for me,
I don't know that I would like.
No, you could not play.
I would not.
You would. Okay, let me amend that.
No.
You could play it.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
You would not enjoy it at all.
No. I don't want to play that.
TI4 is a new game? No, it's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, but additionally, a game like TI4, you need to break. You need to have a break.
Right.
To kind of reset your internal gaming clock so that it doesn't feel like a slog. Mm-hmm. And there's only been a couple of times where I've played the game and we didn't break, that it didn't feel like, this is work. Mm-hmm. That's what it feels like. And so with TI4, you need a day that you start in the morning, you break for lunch, and you finish in the afternoon. Or, you start, you break for lunch, play until dinner time, break for dinner, and then you finish after dinner. That's the way that it has really felt more enjoyable that way, instead of just from start to finish, get through it. And when you're playing in a marathon, you're doing that, we got to get this one done. Then we move on to the next one, we got to get that one done. That's not the way to play TI4, in my opinion. Tannhäuser, that's a possibility. Love to see Origins First Builders played multiplayer. That would be cool. That's a good game. It's a really good game. Let's see. All right.
So are we not doing? You're not doing anything over the next couple of days because of Christmas, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Newsflash: this is your work, Sam. Understood. However, I don't want it to feel like work. All right. I get to be my own boss. So I can choose to not do something if it's going to make me feel like I'm working. So there you have it. First stream I ever saw of FOBG was Origin Solo by You. Yeah, that's a good game. What conventions are you attending this year? Last year you said you wouldn't be at Origins, so we didn't go. Then both you and Tom were there. Well, I wasn't expecting to be at Origins. See, here's the thing. I can't afford to send myself to any conventions. The only conventions that I'm able to go to is if somebody brings me in for some reason or another. So, and that's why I wasn't planning on going to Origins. I was called kind of at the last minute because Berkey had somebody that had to cut out on him. So he had an opening. So he called me to see if I could fill that opening. And I said yes, because I want to help out my friends when I can. It had very little to do with actually wanting to go to Origins. It doesn't mean that I didn't want to go, but I wasn't clamoring to go. But Berkey needed some help, so I said yes. So to answer your question, we're going to the cruise this year in January. Jess and I will both be at Dice Tower West in March, and those are the only two things that I have.
Kangaskhan.
Oh, and Kangaskhan, and that's in February. Correct?
I don't know.
Okay. So, but I mean, Kangaskhan doesn't really count. He's talking about, I know. That they don't count, but he's talking about the larger conventions. And I don't have any plans right now to currently go to any other conventions this year, or next year rather. But that's just kind of the nature of the beast. As soon as if it turns out that I go to any of these conventions, I'll let people know as soon as I can, so that if you wanna come and
April
meet up.
Is what?
April is Kangaskhan? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Because Board Gamer John, who goes to Kangaskhan.
Yeah. Package from you is now at customs. Maybe comes next week. Cool. When is FOBG Con? Check the ticking before opening, Micah, Eric says.
No.
I don't do that.
No.
I don't do that. Board Gamer John, April. Okay, yeah, there you go. I knew it didn't coincide with Dice Tower West.
Right.
I knew it didn't coincide with
Do you have any Christmas traditions you want to talk about? Are we done? Are we ending? What is it? Where are we at?
Christmas.
I want to talk about Christmas because I'm ready for Christmas.
Go ahead.
No.
Go. Do it.
I got nothing now. I'm not saying anything.
You have everything. I'm not doing anything. You want to talk about Christmas? Talk about Christmas.
I just thought it was the days before Christmas. We should talk about it.
Do it.
End your stream.
Do it.
We don't have any traditions.
You have 60 seconds.
Cool.
We have some traditions. What are they?
I don't cook on Christmas Day.
That's true.
Tradition, and we have snack food all day, charcuterie and snack foods and finger foods, and then Christmas Eve, Sam makes bulgogi beef.
Yes.
So
bulgogi beef. Yeah, we're going to do our.
And then we're doing a brunch, but it's all pre-prepped, so I don't have to actually cook on Christmas. And then.
Yeah. We're going to open all of our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve this year, right?
Are we?
I thought we were. Is that because Aiden's going with his mom on Christmas Day?
Oh.
We talked about
You
this.
did not talk about this to
We
me.
absolutely did. So you said we're doing Christmas on Christmas Eve this year.
No, I said we were doing the dinner. Is he not going to be here at all in the morning?
I don't know.
We'll figure that out. Either way.
I don't know what time. That's what we already talked about this.
I don't think we do.
Kids are allowed to open their stockings while parents sleep in.
You know, that didn't work in my house. My kids and I were all up at like 4:30 ready to go. And we had stockings open before coffee was made. But now that they're big teenagers, we can do things a little different.
Eggnog shake from Brahms is amazing. Do y'all have Brahms over there?
do not.
No, we do not. Time flies when you're having good times. I've been here around a year now, Micah says. And we're going to get to meet you in person next month. That's going to be cool. We always have enchiladas for Christmas, Board Gamer John says. That sounds really good, actually. Bulgogi beef for Christmas started when I was living in Florida after having lived in Korea. Because in Korea, it's hard to get turkeys. Because that's not a Korean thing. And we weren't on the foreigners' grocery. We weren't able to go on base to get groceries. The people who were service members were able to get turkeys because they were pulled in by the AFES network. But we weren't able to get those. So we had to figure up something else. And so I started doing bulgogi beef for Christmas. And that was cool.
Eric said they had a huge train set up around the tree when they were kids. Yeah. 8 by 10 room on a raised plywood.
Wow.
The whole town, salt roads, foil mountains, people, animals. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. I do like those model train sets.
Yeah.
They've always been kind of
we know
nostalgic
Tom
isn't
does.
the word. It's not nostalgic isn't the right word. It's I don't know. I can't think of it. Love them though. Puya is gone. Bye everyone. Enjoy being around you. Good to have you here too. Thanks for being here. Can't wait. It's awesome. Yep, we can't wait either. What's in your hand? Is that a Flipside coaster? No, these are just stickers. These are some of the stickers that we send out. They look like that when you actually put them on something. They're just stickers. We sent out the stuff that we had. We fulfilled the last 2 It Belongs in a Museum prize packages yesterday. So I had these in here on the table because I was getting the packages ready in here.
All of my water bottles have one.
Yep.
And I have 3 water bottles.
All of my coffee mugs do as well.
Okay.
Dropping off to run errands. See you later, David.
We'll say Merry Christmas,
Happy holidays,
everybody.
Merry Christmas. Play some games. That's absolutely correct. We are out of here as well. It is 11:03, so we've been here for an hour and a half, which is our norm. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Only 2 days next week. We're going to do a stream on Monday and one on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're not going to do anything. We'll come back for a live Q&A on Saturday. And then the next week we might take a couple of days off for New Year's, but we'll see how that goes when it happens. Thanks for being here, though. We appreciate you. Merry Christmas, and we'll tell you Happy New Year next time. But if you're not here by then, Happy New Year as well.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.